So before we start the show, just let me adjust the mic. Sorry about this. We have just signed a written deal with JD, which I'm so happy about because that means that we tied them down. Now, there are more people who I want to sign to written deals, but unfortunately, it's just too much money, or maybe just isn't the time right now to do so. So we're going to go ahead and run the show now. The fallout from Dishonored. What is this? The fallout. Death Before Dishonor, sorry. And yeah, so here we go. So this is a very expensive evening, as a lot of the performers who are on the card are a lot of the story driven sort of segments are not matches, and a lot of the people in that aren't actually in a match. And actually, just thinking about it now, and there actually isn't too much because I did make cut. But so Mandy Leon takes on Wimmer Vakef. I don't know how to pronounce that, I apologise. But she's just somebody who we brought in on a one night deal, who we apparently shouldn't have, because she had an in-ring performance of 3 compared to Mandy Leon's in-ring performance of 43. But they did have great chemistry, and I guess that's why I got a bit for the match. But this year was more just to try and push Mandy Leon. Wimmer was the one that improved, and try and improve Mandy Leon, which apparently didn't happen. Next segment then is the Young Bucks taking on War Machine. By the way, this is still on the pre-show, and the reason why this is in the pre-show and not in the main show is because the main show is there's just a few story-driven elements that I needed to keep in there. So in the pre-show, they had a superb wrestling match with decent reaction from the crowd. Great to see. War Machine defeats the Young Bucks in 14 minutes. Hanson defeats Matt Jackson, despite Matt Jackson being meant to look strong. Anyway, so the whole thing with this is sort of doing a decline of the Young Bucks. I want to split up the Young Bucks, and really the idea is to sort of make them decline from the level of the blacklist that they should be, and you'll see how that culminates over the coming month or so. So we start off a video here with Adam Cole, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and Adam Cole just kind of like, so a few weeks ago, behind the scenes, I sent Joe Koff a message asking him for me to take over Ring of Honor for a month because of the poor show rating from reviewers, and he has so graciously said yes, and very smartly indeed in doing so. And Adam Cole's just pretty much explaining how he's not doing it to get titles into the blacklist. He's doing it because he genuinely wants to do it, take it over type of thing, and this is a bad start. ACH takes on Adam Page. ACH wins this match, continuing on Adam Page's losing streak. Right, yeah, 2 jobbers, yeah. You see, I actually thought this would be good to push ACH, but apparently not. But Adam Page is improving. The match lasted for 5 minutes, and ACH won by pinfall. TEW with it angle here as Alex Shelley comes out with the title around his shoulder, and he's kind of like, and he's talking about how happy he is that he beat Colt Cabana for the title. Colt Cabana comes in and is kind of like, well done on winning the title, you deserved it, you were the better man, being the face guy that he is. And Chris Sabin comes out and is like, you're forgetting the one thing that, the main thing about the show though was we lost the tag titles, and not only that, I lost against Adam Page, and maybe if I didn't take that super kick, then we would be able to continue on. And Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin bicker, and Alex Shelley's like, well, maybe if you didn't take on that match like I told you not to, then it wouldn't have happened. And they're kind of bickering back and forth, and Colt Cabana's kind of like, just stop it, be friends, you're supposed to be friends. And Adam Cole comes out and it's like, Adam Cole comes out to interrupt, being the sort of standing GM sort of type of figure. He's like, you know what, yeah, you lost the match against me fair and square, I beat you, so there will be no sort of repercussions because of that, and but he does say you are entitled to a rematch, and I'm going to give you a rematch for your World Tag Team Championships next at our next pay-per-view. So we're going to go ahead and book that. So Beer Money and the Motor City Machine Guns. There we go. And then he also says, oh shoot, no, shouldn't be there. Delete that booking. Yep. All-Star Extravaganza. When? August, right? That's September. 2 weeks. Shit. Okay. We have 2 weeks to book this pay-per-view. Oh shit. Okay. And then he also says, and Colt Cabana, you lost your title, and you will also be given a rematch for that at All-Star Extravaganza as well. So Colt Cabana, Alex Shelley. So you can see that he isn't really doing anything sort of heelish with the GM spot at the minute, which is decent enough to see. Close that down, and then we will be doing some of the more Fallout stuff in the next week as well, because I like to split it across the 2 weeks for the Fallout. And then we see Noam Dar take on Moose in the next segment. Noam Dar actually beats Moose by submission. Moose is on such a positive push that he taking a loss against Noam Dar won't do him any bad. So this here was a good match. It lasted 11 minutes before Moose tapped out. Kevin Kelly and Nigel McGuinness have good chemistry. Noam Dar had an in-ring performance of 46. Moose an in-ring performance of 45. And then we see Alex Shelley. No. Easy. This is what happens when you rush stuff. That's supposed to be Adam Cole. So Jay Lethal comes out and he's sort of giving it all this nonsense, and it's like, I wasn't even involved in the last pay-per-view. How dare this company leave me out of that pay-per-view when I'm the Alliance of Honor champion? And then Adam Cole, because we've done this before where we pretend it's someone else. Adam Cole kind of comes out and is well, you know what, Jay Lethal, if you want to go on and moan about it, that's fine, but I'll include you in this on the card tonight, and I'll put you into the main event against Colt Cabana. So that is our main event for this evening. Drew Galloway takes on Jay Briscoe in a 72-minute match that lasted 12.5 minutes, and it actually ends by pinfall as Drew Galloway picks up the win, continuing on a winning streak of 2 now for him. 72-minute in-ring performance for Drew and a 66 in-ring performance for Jay Briscoe. Jay Lethal then takes on Colt Cabana in our main event, and it's a main event that lasts just under 14 minutes, and it actually ends by pinfall after Jay Lethal hits the lethal combination, pick up the win. A 71 in-ring performance for Jay Lethal and a 70 in-ring performance for Colt Cabana. Let's end that show and see our rating. 67 rating here for this show, increasing our popularity in 23 regions. Not a bad start for Adam Cole as sort of stand-in authority figure GM type guy. So that was the show. It wasn't a bad show. It wasn't a good show. It was just the show. That was such a terrible mock attempt. Frankie Kazarian wants a pay rise. Mate, I'm not sure how long I want you to step out, but go ahead. Right, so that is so that, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and end it. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and end it now. So I'll see you again. Have a good time and come back for the